Yo, what's poppin', guys? Sizzle here, back at again with the open queue Ironman, and in this episode, we're going to be using Illari, kind of just a support. I don't really play too much, and who generally isn't super strong in open queue, but at the moment, she's kind of giga buffed, where her pylon has 125 HP, and all the common forms of damage, such as Fire Strike, Sombra's Hack, Winston right clicks, just like a whole lot of stuff does 120, just about, meaning it almost always will live on 5 health and require an insane amount of commitment to get rid of. It also does extra healing than compared to what it used to do, at the downside of healing Illari herself for less, which in open queue might actually make a difference. Because the problem in open queue before is tanks at like 500 health, and this wouldn't heal all of them fast enough, but with its pretty substantially buffed healing rates, when not used for yourself, it actually might be kind of insane. But you can see, despite whipping all my shots there, I had a pylon up so Tracer and Soldier died on me. That's basically what the idea is in open queue. Except the difference is those are going to be big ass tanks walking at me and I just gotta kind of constantly run away. But yeah, I'll see you guys when we find a game. While I was sitting in queue, I just found out something interesting that I figured I might share. The little like yellow barriers that block things off in deathmatch so that you can't access other parts of the map, for whatever reason, a Illari pylon can be thrown through them and then will actually heal you through that area. Kind of just a weird interaction I thought I'd document, I suppose. But yeah, let's see what we do. The D.Va's nice. D.Va's disgusting right now. Is like 3.5 second DM, has absurdly high damage, has armor health and a bunch of health all around. Very unkillable and can deny everything with defense matrix, because it just always does that. And then we get Sigma for the second defense matrix in his shield. Pretty good overall, but hopefully we get some primary damage dealer, you know, like a Rhine, Hog, Amalga, even like a Junkrat or something. Because at the moment we have a very high sustain kind of passive team, and we just get their support instead. Hopefully that Moira flanks well. And she did pick last. Okay, yeah, there we go. Torb's big. Torb's perfect for that. Like I said, we really just need some damage, and Torbjorn can provide that damage, which is great. So yeah, you can just throw her pylon way up there. Their Lucio can be on it and destroy it right away. And then we're just, you know, better McCree and annoying them, shooting them, whatever. I kind of forgot that I was even on a support, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's kind of my bad. Genuinely forgot that I was supposed to be healing both my team and my other supports. He's just standing next to me critical and I'm like, oh, wow. But they are solo heal Lucio, so we should be able to just kind of walk on him, as long as we get some damage from our Torb. And myself. They do have enough where like Zarya regens and Hog regens, but still. I mean, we do kind of win by default, as long as the fights are long. If the fights are short, they might actually, you know, have decent odds, and probably higher odds of winning. But in shorter fights, or sorry, in longer fights, we have a distinct advantage of actually having supports. And being able to heal, which is a pretty big advantage, to be frank. Yeah, I guess that's just a bad place for that pylon. It's gotten destroyed there pretty consistently. And I was late on the heals there, I suppose. Got out the pylon so our Hog can live, but the rest of our team kind of died and then he got hooked in. We got Tracer at least. I think that might unironically be like the first kill on our team. It's the second. It's Kiriko also killing the Tracer. We've only killed this Tracer so far. If our tanks are bad, there's not really much I can do to make up for it. I mean, it's not like our Hog isn't hooking them or whatever, but it's just the timing of our abilities is not great. Keep just like using shit and getting no value out of it. I'm done. Boom. I was about to go ult, but I just dropped right onto this pulse. I kind of forgot about the Tracer because she's died a few times. But yeah, looks like we're finally locking in. We've gotten a few kills here and there. Unfortunately, we locked in as they got all their ults, which really kind of makes the interaction brutal. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we can't touch or anything. And this game is not going as smooth as I'd hoped. Like that just flying past me. By the way, you can move around the post game like this if you just disable your HUD. I think the default is Alt-Z. Either that's the default or that's what I bound it to. But at any point you can disable your HUD just by pressing that and go like cinematic mode. I'm even pressing like F1 and tab right now. It doesn't even pull up those menus. It's pretty interesting stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I wish there was a way to have press Alt-Z and disable everything other than like the ult meter. Because I've played with no HUD a good amount, and it's pretty relaxing, but I always forget when I have ult. And like, I also been able to see your teammates ults or something, like if I could press tab. I don't know, being able to toggle HUD elements would be super neat in this game, because it's a lot more calming. I don't know why, it's a lot more calming with less stuff on my screen. But a lot of it is pretty vital to know. Maybe that's what it is, I'm just, you know, I have to think about so much when it's there. It feels, holy shit. They just melted him through the Mauga passive. Not the Mauga passive, through the Mauga ability. I guess my jump was too early, because it didn't even happen on the game side, which is why I got another one. Like, you saw me initiate a left shift and then just get another one, and that's because I pressed it, but I'm on 70 ping. And it didn't actually happen, so I got hooked instead. Because that hook was obvious, he threw down the trap, and, you know, kind of went in from there. Yeah, we're just kind of getting dicked on. I don't even have a solution for this. Like, they might just be better. Do they already have pulse, or is Tracer just looking to get like a flank kill? Very confused. Quite perplexed. Again, he did have pulse. I pressed tab and saw we all had 30% ult, so I'm like, there's no way this guy's got pulse, and I was just wrong. I figured he might have had it. He kind of looked like he was in a position to pulse, but I just didn't think he would in the first fight. Props to that guy, he's popping off. He's going big. But, yeah. Bubbles. Okay. I mean, we just need things to die. Like, we're not focus firing enough, we're just not getting enough damage in general. We just whiffed the hook there, and they didn't whiff their hook. Like, it's shit like that. I don't know how to fix that. Other than like going hog myself or something. But, you know, I'm doing Illari this game. I'm not able to do that. Not necessarily sure I could have won this on most characters though. Like, sometimes you just get really rough lobbies. Gold 1 to Diamond 4 is a particularly large range, which means the quality on how even the teams are is definitely at like an all-time low. Nice hook. Putting that pylon there to try and help my Roadhog a little bit, as little as I can. Well, not as little as sorry, as much as I can. I meant like a little bit that I can was more what I meant to say. I'm just dead here, and this Tracer's gonna kill me. I don't really have an answer for it either. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, all of our kills were on Tracer. I don't even have anything to say. Like, this is one of those games where our team has so many problems, including myself, where I don't even know where to begin, so I'm just not going to. And we're just gonna keep it at that. Hope y'all enjoyed, I guess. And see you in the next game, where hopefully things are a bit closer. Yeah. Alright. Looks like we're back into it. This map should be pretty solid for Illari. Like, she really benefits when she's on like a high ground that's hard to contest. In the same way that Ashe works pretty much, because she has Ashe's boop. She has like McCree's gun, she has Ashe's boop, and then she has a healing turret, and then her ult is a nuke. I always just call it Hiroshima because that's kind of what it sounds like, and it's a nuke. It's like Hiroshima. It's yeah, kind of how it sounds, kind of how it be. But yeah, let's see what we can do here. On attack, it's going to be much harder than on defense, because that's just true for Illari. She's a defensive hero, right? You put your pylon up here, and then you can hold this corner while getting healed by it, while healing your tank as well at the same time, and kind of just doubling down the heals while being able to do pretty considerable damage whenever you're not healing people. But the problem is on attack, these pylons have to be in a place where you can walk, right? So here, I can have this here and I can be around the corner. But if I need to walk down this hallway, it has to be like here, in which case the enemy can see it much easier, but it has to be there to heal me like here and there. That's just why she doesn't work as well in attack, because the pylon spots aren't as busted. Pretty straightforward. Okay, I heard Moira fade. Our team is critical.
Why are you so passive, JQ? Damn.
Why are we already flaming, dude? This one 1 second. Nice, let's go. My honest golden. That trade is in our favor. We have faster spawns. Yeah. Like, this pylon can be spotted from so many places, but it's needed. You can see Zarya is not in range of it anymore, which means I have to move it up. But if I move it up and then they start pushing us, they like, hit an anti like that. Now my pylon just front and center is gone. That's Illari's attacking problem. On defense, you don't have to move it around as much, so it's much less of an issue. And it's funny, because they nerfed Illari's, like, the respawn rate once the pylon's broken, rather than nerfing the health. Like, I don't think anyone's a problem that the ability is being used. Use her main ability.
I got both for you, Ryan.
Alright, we got the turret. Let's pressure their Ana so that they can't get infinite healing. And pressure their Moira because they're support, and we don't want them to be healed. But now we just cap. Big anti-nade from our Ana. Got our Rhine bonus heals and antied them. You love to see it. But yeah. There you have it. That's kind of how you push in on Illari. Just hope that you have the better runs are. And have them hard carry you. Simple as. I guess we got Queen on point.
We have no healers, bro.
I didn't mean to throw my pylon there. I meant to throw it on that left wall there. But my run was heading. Wow, there goes the Nana. That's wild. That's so, like, that's insane. Yeah, someone's on a cart.
Tomorrow.
Damn. He's losing the 1v1 there. Honestly, I feel it. When the Moira is, like, jump scaring you and she got an orb and everything, and well positioned, it can be really rough in this tank to kind of respond to that properly. It doesn't most times, but I guess that guy was kind of idle on cart, and we were literally walking in on their spawn, so can't fully blame him here. I shouldn't have popped that so early. It was like a really obvious bubble I could have avoided.
I have triple support back here. Literally, they're all looking at me.
And we got the rest of them just now. I knew I saw Moira. I saw like a fade coming by, but I didn't kind of catch where she went. But now we did. Yeah, now they're in shambles. They got triple support. They got 2 tanks. 3 tanks just beat out 3 supports. He's kind of 2 supports with how strong supports abilities and healing are. 2 supports gives you all the healing you'll need, at which point you can take advantage of the bigger health pools and generally stronger killing abilities of tanks. A lot more then a third support dude will just give you more healing that you don't need because no one's even taking the damage at that point. Like, you can heal each other on supports, but if a Rhine swing on all three of you and you're not all healing, then that's a problem. And if you are all healing, then there's no damage coming out, and that's its own problem. Yeah, they did go Pharah, which is just completely my job as Illari. Like, Illari is one of the best answers for Pharah. Mainly because their bullets are so easy to hit on a Pharah.
3, 4. JQ, you gonna hold?
I think JQ was dead. I mean, that one's on our Czar. This guy's been mad at JQ from the first fight. And now he's blaming JQ for being dead when he decided to grab, which is... You know, I mean, being dead there is kind of dumb. I don't know how he died like that. But at the same time, blaming him for not following up on your ult when he was already dead before you fired it for like 10 seconds, that's kind of a skill issue. I don't know, man. Are you just looking for reasons to hit? I need to pressure this Pharah a little. Is that a bad pylon? I don't know if they have sights on it. I guess they're not shooting it, so they must not. Okay. Yeah, the Trank was good to counter my ult, and I guess our Queen ulted as well. To counter Trank, probably. Yeah. We got our own Moga now, so the game will probably solve itself. This is just Moga open key we're talking about here. Did we just counter their pin? Kinda what it sounded like. Yeah, for some reason we woke him? Like wicking that Moga there was a mistake. Let's see if we can pressure at their Pharah or something. Nice shatter. Genuinely insane. I think my Ana was trying to say group up, but because of how weird this game is, it just says come to me for healing and all that whenever my Ana does that. I have that problem all the time where I'll try to say group up and it'll say I'm on my way. Come here for healing. It's like, no, I want to say group up. I'm pressing the group up button, make it say fucking group up. People don't know whatever you sub-group up message is, and it's a lot less apparent to how they've trained themselves to respond to it. But yeah. Either way, we went Moga and we instantly started winning. Shocker. Crazy how this game works, and I mean, that's the one consistent thing on every single character in this challenge so far. Like, whatever team has Moga and the other one doesn't, that team's winning, regardless of anything. And then the second the enemy team mirrors them how good, they turn it back around. It's like, you weren't better to begin with, this is just how Moga works. It's a real fun time. You have such a well-designed character in the game. It's also a lot interesting for me. In my opinion, this is one of Illari's best skins. I don't know, I think it's really cool looking. And this one was free in the battle pass. The other two were like paid in some way. I think one of them was for like one of the battle pass tiers, and then the other one was tied to a Christmas reskin event or something, which I happened to get because I wanted to see what it is like to use cardboard Rhine. It was only $5, so I don't regret too much, but it was also I think before I said I would stop spending money on this game. Which has happened now, by the way. I do have the Optimus Prime Rhine skin, but that's just because I've built up enough free credits over the seasons that they've had them available, which is 3. I maxed out this season's Battle Pass, last season's, and the one before, and I got barely enough with like the 200 credits I just had ahead of time. But yeah. I feel like that spot's a little bit worse than just like here, but then again, if they're up here, they can see that a lot easier. So probably that is a decent spot, because they can't see it from that window easily, they can't see it from there easily, and it heals everything as soon as we start actually defending. Bit weird that we got an Ashe now all of a sudden. I guess this guy's bored of winning. And carrying me is like a streamer mode and or a nurse name. Guess we're holding deep? Like I don't know what else to say. Clearly it seems to be the plan. Yeah, having your turret in a pylon like this is just super common and kind of disgusting in terms of the value you can get from it. Yeah, I mean, last game we just rolled like an almost unwinnable lobby. This one seems damn near unlosable. Obviously, I'm putting in some work. I'm playing, you know, a decent character. I'm playing them properly and all that. But we are also spawn holding consistently, and like our honest chilling by point because that's just where we should be right now. But like they're doing so little that we can afford to dick around like this, which is kind of wild. Okay, Bob is dead. That's a mega moment. If I've ever seen one. Yeah, we set up our pylon in the pylon spot. Alright, Anna is I'm gonna say unhealable there, but she kind of just healed them, so she doesn't need to be healed to begin with. But I figured the Moira was gonna keep pressuring. I didn't even realize she hit the sleep like that. And our Moga's living on genuinely like negative amounts of health. Look at how fast he can get healed up by just 2 supports. That's why a 3rd support is necessary. That healing output is just standard healing output. There was nothing. No, we didn't pop any ults to do that.
Went too far. I have ults.
I'm dead.
Let's grab health real quick. I don't think they're gonna be capping. Moga's chasing me. Moga's coming up here. I'm just getting staggered. I should die this D.Va actually. Yeah. But no, they got Moga D.Va. Which does just seem better than Moga's Seg, but maybe we're playing it better. Not really sure.
Shit.
So there goes my ping for some reason. Not sure what that's all about. Hopefully that fixes itself. I did just quickly go and pause my file sync. What? And we're fine.
Give out a moment.
Not gonna say it, like, you know, a lot of the stuff I just don't say in game, but we are completely fine here. There's 1 DPS on both teams, 2 tanks on both teams, and 2 supports on both teams, and we won like 5 fights and lost 1. That is a good record. We're doing solid. I don't know why it's so common in these slightly lower elos, because this is only slightly lower than what I normally play in. I don't know why it's so common to just say like, yeah, we lost 1 fight, we gotta change up our whole comp. Like, that's just not how this game works. You can lose fights while actually being in a winning position. It's not even anything that crazy, I don't feel. That's another mega moment in the flesh. Fun times.
Kill the D.Va.
And we're spawn camping, spawn holding. Fun times. There's really not too much they can do. Okay, that guy's healing. I should just evacuate. So my Moga's gonna walk it. Their Moga's trying to walk. Wow. Also, wow, I hit 2 heads there. Crazy. We're literally walking on the other spawn. And I'm... oh, my internet's gone again. Okay. Wonder what that's all about. There's no like thunderstorm or nothing right now, but I guess it just does that these days. It's doing it again. Hopefully I don't get like full of DC and then have to play another one out. That would be really, really annoying. It's looking really, really possible.
No way.
Yeah, we gotta back out. I don't know what our Ash is trying to do.
I can get another
Fighting
ult.
all of them. I also don't, like, you just got staggered there, you just dead. There's no saving that outside of maybe like Kiriko, and then we'd have to have like a hog perfectly positioned to hook off the person like trying to heal her. That just doesn't work like that. I wonder if that pylon's good at all. It definitely isn't. No, I know. We're learning.
Got ults.
Yeah. that rock was big to get rid of their DM. DVD Mac.
Maga can die.
Never can die, this is true. He unfortunately ran out of bullets right when he pressed E. That's the only thing you really gotta worry about on Maga.
Yo, so scary.
What? That's the only thing you gotta worry about on Maga is just having bullets when you press E, because you heal by doing damage. If you have no bullets, you can't do damage. You have nothing to heal off of. What about this spot? I wonder if this heals here.
That's
Like,
a
if
big
that
heal.
pylon heals here, that's ridiculous, but I feel like it might.
Sort of coming top.
There's like not too
No,
much
he
they
was
can do
just
about
standing
that.
there still, like,
Oops. Well, the pylon's at least hearing Sigma. It's not all bad. Baby Diva now. The pylon's still up, by the way. Like, I just kind of fed and died, but like, I don't even have to be there. The pylon, you can see, is constantly active, constantly healing, and my numbers keep going up.
Great job, Captain.
So
go.
mobility. GG. But yeah, there you go. That's Illari, I guess. I don't have much to say, that's just how you play. Like, you put a pylon in an annoying spot, it does a ridiculous amount of healing. If someone's really low, you can also heal. And if you're not doing all of that, you can just shoot people and do solid damage. And you can see I didn't even have great accuracy, but I have 8,000 damage compared to their honest like 3,000. Not as much as Zen, but I also have much more meaningful heals than Zen. And I'm a lot harder to contest and have movement and a smaller hitbox. It's like just all positives here. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed that one, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.